All right. So, figure I'd do a little bit more of this. I have some time here. And do we have everything set? Yeah, everything should be set up. So we'll just get into it. I may I download a couple other games. I may go jump on something else here. I don't know if I have any sixes lined up. Yeah, I do actually. I have quite a few of them. But I am thinking of jumping on something else because just to give me a break from this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See how long I stay motivated onto this. Yeah, secret. Yeah, so. All right, give me a sec and I'll give you the tour. The same run. Been running this. This run has been going for, I don't know, quite a bit now. Quite a while. I'm pretty much set up. I think I'm done with everything I need. I think this is the final form. I don't think there's anything I need whatsoever. No, I already did an apocalypse off of this. So this is yeah, this I'm just going for whatever I can, whatever score I can get off of this, you know. Which I mean, I don't know, man. This is like an infinite loop, so I don't know if there's a max out score of this, or I don't know where this ends. I have no idea. I saw a guy the other day on stream doing he was at E 33,000 I think, and I was like, damn dude, that's gonna be a long ways out. That's gonna take months. Which is why I went and downloaded some other games. So I'm like, man, I may need something to break this up because I don't know if I could play, you know, a couple hundred hours of this straight through like this. But we'll see. We'll see. Stuck in a routine card actually sent my Give me a second, I'll look that up. I'm curious which one that is. See, I holographed them all. There were a couple that I remember being stupid tough. I got through them, but I remember them being stupid tough. There were some that was just like, you know, and a couple of them, as far as those go, let me reset this real quick before I start messing around here. Otherwise, I'll forget and lose my shit. Let's see, stuck in a routine. There it is. Store can only spawn one box of sardines. Sardines will spawn as modified in the store. You begin to run with skull and red pepper already equipped. Okay, so to do that, red pepper's not bad too, either for the start. It usually gets you through the first 2 rounds. Have all the bone parts for sure. Absolutely. Have every bone part up here. It starts you with the skull, so you're going to get 4 things in the drawers automatically. So start with the so you know what I'll do is I'll quit a game out, I'll run a game, I'll get 4 things on this board, I'll quit the game, and you do that with any card up here. You don't have to do it with the sardines or anything like that. Do it with any card, get this thing filled out, or get 4 items, throw 4 items in the drawer, die, come back, get all your bone parts, get your skull. Oh, you got it. Okay, you got it done. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely sucks, man. I mean, Let's see. So where is it? A second routine. I've done it twice. Which means I did it once as a once on regular, once on hard. So, oh, it sucks, dude. Yeah, there's nothing you can do when. I mean, even if you have a normal car, dude, there's nothing you could do when your RNG just sucks, and you're getting a bunch of 666 crap in the drawers or something dumb like that. It's like, man, like this thing, and this thing's actually pretty good at low levels. But I mean, come on, dude. Like these aren't going to help you out much at low levels. Um, Ridiculous, especially something like that has a reroll performed at telephones. It's like you can't even do that until a couple of levels. Um, yeah, I've done a couple of builds without the pictures. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I mean, you just hope you can get far enough to where you can unlock this and just get the fuck out because it's like I'm not playing this any further. But anyway, so if you haven't seen what I'm doing here, Book of Shadows. I don't know if this is even working, to be honest with you. With the 999s, I thought it was, but then earlier today, kind of looked at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting any turns off of that. The phone, obviously, phone is for the 666s, which turn into 999s at this point. The Eye of God, which gives you basically what the 999 gives you when every time you get an eye pattern, which I have two options here. I either get a 999 or I get a jackpot, and that's because of the Phantom wheels. Phantom wheels, I have 784 jackpots stored up, so every single spin is either a jackpot or a 666. So that's the only two options here. There's no scoring anything else at this point, and it's not going to be that way for another 784 jackpots, which that's always increasing because I'm always rolling 666s, so it's never gonna be an issue unless I screw something up royally or change something royally. Um, Sacred Heart, um, red button not consuming charges, awesome, just amazing thing to have because it's basically just helping me kill this clock every round to get me the rounds, which I'm at 330. Um, 5,000. These are going out absolutely insane. This number 5,000 free rerolls in the shop. That's due to the bell, and I think I've shown some of this to you before. That's due to the bell. Um, and so did a bell build without a bell picture, which is not, yeah, okay, yeah, we were talking about like if usually when I play like I try to get I'm not trying to do what I'm doing now. I try to do the bells and clovers too. I love bells and clovers just for the batteries, the constant batteries. It's amazing. Anyway, so the Virago is to catch the clock every time the clock blows up. The nuclear button, I think, is useless. I think the nuclear button's not even working anymore. And I got to test that out because of this thing, the trumpet. A trumpet normally you would have to combine the nuclear button and the heart to get the trumpet along with the horseshoe. But I didn't want to do that because basically this trumpet does the same thing as the nuclear button, but then the 30% chance of triggering charms one more time whenever they're triggered, you're giving that up for this heart, and this heart has a 50% chance for it not to consume charges. So you can either have a 50% chance of hitting the button and triggering something twice, or you can have a 30% chance of something triggering once. Um, so that's the issue with that. So I do have both. I haven't checked over here to be honest with you if it banned. Okay, so it banned the horseshoe. So I'm guessing it banned the nuclear button also. So I can't get the nuclear button anymore. Because I didn't use a combine to get those. The way I got those was Let me see if I can find the button here real quick just to see, because I don't even know. Let's see if we can get the heart. Where's the heart at? Heart should be right here. Okay, so the heart's banned. Yeah, so I can't even get another heart. Okay, so I'm guessing the button's got to be banned then. So the way I did that, because normally, you would have to combine those in the surgery machine, and it would ban, the heart. It would also ban the nuclear button, which means you're not supposed to technically have this trumpet along with the button and the heart, which I think is why the button's not working now. And I'll explain that in a minute. But the way I got around that is I did a shit ton of these booster packs, just a shit ton of these things. Got it all the way up to E60, and that's all I was doing is booster packs. It's the only thing I've done this run, and just to get that, and finally one popped. So finally I got this trumpet off of a booster pack, and that's why I have the trumpet and the nuclear button and the heart still. And the heart is working. I know the heart's working still. I don't think this nuclear button's working. I think those two conflict. I don't think you're supposed to have them at the same time. So I think their thing conflicts because things aren't hitting 4 times in a row, but it's very confusing. So anyway, there's that little combo there, and that's what those are doing. So every time I hit the button, the phone, the picture frame, they're usually going 3 times. They're usually hitting for 3 shots because this seems to be triggering almost every damn time. So triggering like 3 times, and then sometimes you get this to pop, which it's 50%, so it pops all the damn time. And at 50%, excuse me, you can just hit the button again, right? My E485 run, I had trumpet and cigar. Okay, so you already know how this works. I have hundreds of this broski. I was always wondering if trumpet worked with nuclear, but okay. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm preaching to the choir then, bro. One thing that's cool though. I'll tell you this, man. Like, and I don't know. Maybe you already know this. I didn't know this because I'm just like fumbling my way through this run. Um, this cat toy. I only got this because I wanted to get him up to. Oh, he's at 50% now. Shit. I get to 50%. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, yeah, he starts at 20, right? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, put the cat toy down, man, and I just did it because that's the last thing came out of a booster pack before I got this trumpet, uh, and I didn't think it was gonna do anything. But I didn't realize that when you roll a 999, it triggers this because I think there's something else, like the fail buses, the fail trains and stuff. The 999s don't trigger that, I don't think. No, cat toy is not useless, bro. Like cat toy is actually fucking epic, and I'll tell you why. So, um, for this build, it's epic. It's freaking amazing, and I thought it was absolutely useless. I just put it there for this guy. Um, but see, I didn't realize this was the case. I was getting so pissed off this game because I would roll this damn slot machine and I would get like um 10 999s in a row. Like I'll show you.
Let's go gambling.
And you just roll this thing. There's 666, dude. At 4.2%. How the yeah, that okay. So you rolled a 4.2%, right? There's another one. How the hell does that happen? 4.2%. That means 1 out of 250 rounds that's supposed to hit, right? Wait, no, I'm sorry. It's 1 out of 25. Um, I'm exaggerating. And again, but watch what happens. The cat. The cat just gave me, yes, the cell phone carries over. I didn't know that was a thing until I got this cat toy. And I just kind of realized what's going on here, right? So now I got 8 spins left, dude. The cat toy just triggered off of the damn 999. See, the problem with the normal round that I would have on this, and what really frustrates the shit out of me before I figured this out, is that when those were carrying over, I don't get any points. Like these first spins, I get no points for them. Well, this one I do. but you get no points for them. But if you have the cat toy, at least you're getting another round, and you're just going to continually get more rounds. And so it doesn't matter if you're rolling 6s at the beginning, as long as you roll, what is it, 4? If you roll these 4, then it's just giving you your spins back. And so it's not wasting the spins. But I've had that up to where I've had like 30 spins, I think it is, just off that damn cat toy, because the way that this thing triggers like crazy with the button, you know, okay, so here's the thing, right? And that's a good study right there. I got 3 cell phones. That thing only triggered 3 times, and I don't think I even saw the nuclear button trigger. So I don't think the nuclear button is doing anything right now. I really don't. I think the nuclear button is absolutely fucking useless right now. And then if I hit it, but see, then there's times when I hit it, and the damn thing gives me 5 phones. But see, I just got 4. So how the hell does that work? What are we doing here? Right. So the first time I hit the button, it gave me 4 hits on the phone. Second time I hit the nuclear button, or the second time I hit the button, it gave me 4 times on the phone. How the hell does that work? So I'm guessing what's happening is, since I have the heart, this thing is giving me, it's triggering the button one more time. So then what I think what's happening is this is 50% on every time that the object is triggered, not when the button is pushed. So it's giving me or wait. No, that's not it. That's not correct. What must be happening is chance triggering charms one more time whenever they're triggered. This is the one. This 30% must be triggering off of, since it's triggering the red button one more time, it's triggering 2 times automatically. It's giving me 30% on both of those times. So it's 30% on the first time the phone is hit. It's 30% on the second time the phone is hit with this glorious trumpet, as it's triggered. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what? That might be a good thing. Or because he's maxed out, right? No, he's not maxed out. So if I could get another surgery charm up here, I could probably get him up another, because I'm gonna be able to change that nuclear button for 2 things. Right? Oh, dude, I don't have that. Oh, yeah, I burned out the clock on this one. So I can have 2 things up here. Oh, and then this thing's epic. 10 Fingers Hamsa would be cinema. Oh, I'd have to see what that is. I don't even know what he does. This thing's like epic though. This thing's saving my ass, dude. It's saving all the rerolls in the store. So, basically every time, the loop is so retarded. It's just ridiculous on this thing. So the clock burns out. The clock goes into Virago. I get rid of the Virago. I get the clock back. Because of Resurrection, the Virago then spawns automatically in the next shop, and I can get it back. So it's insane. The other thing I was doing is I had I don't know if you've ever run into problems with the ancient coin, but if you run the ancient coin, that thing is so glitched out. It's insane, and it's been giving me a lot of problems. So I can't use, and I like to use the ancient coin because it just gives you a shit ton of rounds, or spins, I should say. But you can't use the ancient coin because the ancient coin is broken as all hell. And so the other problem is the ancient coin breaks, which will then go into the Virago. And if you already have, if you burn it out on the same round as the clock goes in the Virago, and then the ancient coin overrides it sometimes. So that's the reason I'm on round like 11 or something, because I've screwed that up a couple times at this point. And just combine Hamsa and rotated Hamsa into one. Like patterns trigger again during the first round, and then luck +4 the entire last round. Useless, probably could replace nuke. Yeah, but the problem is, like, first round, last round. Like with 336 rounds. There ain't no first and last. I mean, I could do it. I could do it that way, like what you're saying. But it's luck, right? I don't need luck. There's only two things that can happen on any spin here. Like these numbers don't mean shit. They don't matter anymore. The symbol multiplier, the sevens, nothing matters. None of this shit matters. It's all just useless. The only thing that matters is the 666 is being rolled every time and doubling in size every time. Yeah, I don't know any charms I can think of, to be honest with you, that would help this pattern out at all. Like the only thing I can think of is something that's a surgery charm that would help get this guy up so that everything triggers. I have more of a chance of getting batteries because batteries are the big thing. That leaves after 30 rounds, you can't make it again. You can't make that again? I didn't know that. You can't make this after the first time? I didn't know that. Oh. Oh, it stays at 1%? Oh, I didn't know that. I've never even used this thing. It discards. Okay. Yeah, I know it oh geez, so then it just discard after one round. That's ridiculous. I mean, I throw a platinum record up there, it can do nothing for me. It could do the pattern repetition, but I don't need pattern repetition because the Eye of God, it only triggers once. It triggers at the end of a spin if you rolled an eye pattern. So if you roll 10 eye patterns, it only triggers once. And the eye patterns don't matter because they're not giving me a score that it adds anything to the E1109 at this point. The only thing that adds that score is a 999 or just this thing triggering off of the eye pattern. And since it only, it only can do it once, there's no reason to have pattern repetition except to get the batteries. And the only thing I need the batteries for at this point is the clock, because the clock has what is it at? 8 charges? Yeah, it's like 8 charges. I think it went down a little bit. So that's the other thing, because I think the clock is originally 12 charges. Obviously I did the yellow phone call and with the Barathrum and the megaphone or whatever, to get these down. And I think it also knocked down the clock, and the clock has never reset to its original charge rate. I think. I'm not positive about that because I'd have to start another game and get a clock just to check it. But it seems to me the clock was more like 12 charges, not 8. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I have the jar, and I did the same thing with the jar. Jar's triggered. It's only got one, it only needs one charge. I'm afraid to get rid of it because of that, man. I'm afraid that if I throw it away, then it'll appear in the shop with all 5 charges. But yeah, so I'm holding on to that, but it doesn't do anything. It just all does slow the game down. Because then you got to watch all the patterns go fucking crazy, through the whole thing. I mean, what's cool? This thing was cool. Sin was cool. I got that through through the booster pack. That was kind of fun because I maxed out the tickets. I guess you can max out tickets, which is crazy. To the point where the tickets start giving you negatives and they start taking all your tickets away from you. That was kind of fun though, because that number was so insane that it was never going to catch up. I was never going to get all my tickets added up. Yeah, but otherwise, I don't think there's really anything. I mean, you could do the Eternal Rest just to have something up there, I guess. This thing is shit. You lose all spin. Yeah, it's trash. Hot trash. Great card. I mean, yeah, I guess. Doesn't do anything. It's not going to help any. Shopping cart, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Double number of restocks. I may start collecting that, dude. 10% chance of resetting them to 0. Oh, reset them to 0. Nah, that's not good. That's not good. I was going to say, if that automatically gave you doubled your restocks, I'd do that just to see how high we get. Magic Potion might be okay. I don't know. I guess. Again, here's a trumpet, VIP card. Every time you buy a charm, transfer to store. Yeah, doesn't matter. Recharge completely before you spend, but the problem is it doubles the debt, right? I'm playing so damn much that it's, yeah, the debt would be outrageous really fast, and I don't want to do that. Score each one of the base symbols. That'll never happen, ever. This thing's kind of, I guess, kind of useful. It does up the symbol multiplier a little bit, but it's not going to change the game at all. The bullet train would be nice to have. That I use the bullet train to get the symbol multiplier, pattern multiplier up. What's kind of cool though, I kind of want to use the bullet train and see how high I can get that before it breaks the game. Because so far the only thing I know that breaks the game is the above and below when you get to E308, which I'm guessing all these other ones are the same. If you get any of them to E308, it just breaks the game. So the Mad Emperor, love me the Mad Emperor. Says 50% for any symbol to have any symbol multi. Oh yeah, it's because I already have them out. Amalgam, yeah, but the problem is I get amalgam out there. No, he'll be good to help with the batteries, I guess, but maybe I don't know. But it's like I don't think any of this helps. I don't think anything helps. I think we're pretty much done with the helping. I said the cat toy actually works. It's crazy. 10-finger hams the pattern trigger one more time during the first whole round of the deadline. Last whole round of a deadline. I mean, the first place trophy will trigger a lot. You know, that'd be kind of cool, I guess, to have. You know, whatever. Well, it wouldn't even trigger a lot because the majority of what I'm running is 999s. I'm just spinning 99s mostly. But still, it's something. It's something. Cosmic Cat, 10% chance for all symbols to have investor. Yeah, I don't care about that. Copy modifier is broken. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, copy modifier. Oh, I see what you're saying. This thing. Yeah, but the only thing I need is batteries, right? That's it. Like that's all I need is batteries. So I don't know how that's really gonna help all that much because I'm not like this game is so broken right now. It's like so stupid. What I'm doing. Okay, I have this thing in the drawer right now. And do I have my now I gotta roll this. I gotta get this up. So there's only two things that can happen. Either a jackpot or a 999. The only thing I need on a jackpot is batteries. That's it. You don't have black pepper. That's free 10%. What am I missing? What do you mean black pepper? What am I missing? What am I missing? Luck +3 till the end of the round? What am I missing here? What am I missing? I don't know what you're saying right there. And I think you're the one. Yeah, in fact, you're the one that I remember you told me about the 10% for Matt. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were the one that I think you were the one that came in here and told me you can have the trumpet and the heart at the same time. I forgot that was you, and you're the one that got me to want to do that, and got me on that journey to do that. So thank you for that, because I'm pretty sure that was you. Let's see. We can do Cosmic Cat if we can get all the cats, but yeah, for sure, man, for sure. It's how many Hamzas are there? Because I don't have a lot of space here. There's only 2. Those are the peppers. Red and green. It's only 2. Oh, it's a gold. So look, a 644. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. I mean, I can always get these buses too. I could eat really anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, this thing too. You know, whenever you see a symbol multiplier times 2, but it's only until the end of the round, right? So like, are you gonna be able to up the? Am I gonna be able to up symbol multiplier to make it matter? Probably not. So it's cool to have, but it doesn't do me any good. This thing is busted. It's so busted. That thing is such a piece of shit. Because here, I'll show you. You probably already know about this, but I'll show you. Let's put this in a drawer. Let's pull that out. And let's see if it does it. We got to put this away though, because otherwise it's gonna break that. All right, let's do this.
Let's go gambling.
This thing is so busted. It's so broken. I'm gonna get a 999 right off the bat. No, I'm not. Okay, thought it was. Yeah, you actually got me. Yeah. Now that I know who you are, when I did fixation ancient coin, wouldn't break, and had 200 poop jars active. Oh my god, dude. That's fucking crazy. I've had up to I think 28 or something of the poop jars, and it's just like, bro, you just walk away and like go make dinner, dude, and come back. So see, I got okay. So look at that, dude. That thing triggered twice, and I got 6 damn coins up there. Like, how the fuck does that happen? So it kept all the coins from the last time I had the coin, and it's adding them to the total right now, which is insane. Yeah, I can imagine it's been just being stupid because, like I said, I've had it up to 28, and I would just walk away. It's like I don't want to see this stuff. So the magic happens when the coin breaks. At this point, this is kind of fun for me, trying to figure out how to break the game, you know. See, I never knew the ancient coin like saved like that. I didn't know that was a thing, but it, and like I said, you've probably seen all this because you've probably played with this before. But the ancient coin, when you use Virago on it, it's so broken. It's so stupid. I don't even know how to even like start to try and if you can exploit it or not. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's a, you know, if it's something you can use to your advantage or not. But it stays like, it's weird because it re-rolls in the shop and it stays on your board at the same time. So in effect, there's 2 ancient coins in play at the same time. It's really bizarre. It's the only thing I know that does that. And I think it even shows charges of like up to 5 or something. It's super broken. It's super broken. And it didn't break, which, okay. This would be the one round where it never breaks. Super broken, man. Thing is so broken. All right, no. Only gave me 4. I don't know why it gave me 4. Or I still had some saved up. That's what it was. I still had some going. But I usually like using the ancient coin just because you can, you know, play forever sometimes when it doesn't deteriorate. And I didn't know the ham's only triggered once for this, you know, until I started doing this run. But you see the hamso right there, or the Eye of God. I'm sorry, the Eye of God. You'll see the Eye of God just trigger right there. It's like, oh, it only triggers once. Okay, so this is gonna be the round from hell. I'm just gonna spin forever, I guess. I guess the round's never gonna end. Normally, I think breaks pretty quick for me, but oh, there it goes. Okay, so that's what I wanted. It's in the Virago, so that's good. I mean, this is cool, dude. It's just that, you know, the problem I have with these builds is like, bro, I'm gonna be doing the same thing for like the rest of my life here. And it started to make this idea of being in purgatory real. But it was cool building it. It was cool putting it all together. I did do an apocalypse originally. This run started with an apocalypse. So yeah, I did do and I didn't have to. Like, I realize now, I just whatever. I just did it for shits and giggles. But you know, I did it so that I could have the charms that I wanted when I started. Actually, what I did, if I remember right, I had some of the bad charms. I think, I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch the video, but I think I put some of the bad charms in there. And I wanted to carry them over, but as you can see, I don't have any bad charms up here, so I got rid of them because they weren't really doing much for me. If the deadline will ever catch up to you. What do you mean? Is there a max to that? Have you ever found a max to the deadline number? I found a max to the ticket number. I forget what it was. It was a crazy ass number. Okay, so what was I doing here? Oh yeah, so this is where things get stupid. We'll throw it away. Okay, and the problem is it just did resurrection, right? Now you see the coins right there. Now the coin's right here. And you can't buy it. I'm hitting the button, can't buy it. Can't do nothing with it. And it's not there. But I'm still 14 of 16. So it's still so the damn coin is still on this board, but it's invisible because it's over here. So I guess it can't be in two places at once. You can't buy it because you already have it. It's still sitting up here. And that's where the coin is completely freaking broken. Yeah, the coin's just it's broken. I found that out the hard way. I mean, but then okay, so let's try this, dude. This will be the experiment, right? So the coin should be right here. Should be right there. Because of resurrection put it right here, and it glitched out because it's got the actual thing on top of it, the charge on it, which is not normal. If I hit this, there's the coin, bro. There's the coin. And you know what that did? That really screwed things up because I did that right there. I remember this happening last time. I didn't have a Virago on that last set, so this thing, Resurrection, did not do the Virago. Instead, it did the coin. So yeah, isn't that fucked up? So like I destroyed the Virago to pull the coin out, and this thing triggered on the coin and not the Virago. So now my Virago's gone, and I have to re-roll for the Virago. So it's just glitchy as shit, dude. It's glitchy as hell. And I forget what happens. Here we'll do another experiment here. Let's find a Virago though, so we can actually do it. Yeah, that was something else I found interesting. You know what? Let's take him. Let's throw him in a drawer for now. I should have one more drawer available. No, I don't. What do I have in these drawers? Okay, let's get rid of the ham. So let's throw him away. Which sucks because he's gonna show up in the shop. Let's put him away. Oh, yeah, that's the same ham stuff. And then we got this. Okay, let's do this. Let's real quick. I'm gonna put these together. Let's put that up there. Let's put that in a drawer, and let's combine those and just see what happens. As long as it comes up with something that's not going to totally sidetrack my game, I'll put it up. And it's going to totally sidetrack my game. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. We're not doing that. I could do an apocalypse, but no, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, so I need a Virago, and I need to put this damn thing back in the drawer. What's this at? 492 luck? Oh, that's nothing, man. Had that higher than that. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's put that in a drawer. There's the cup. See, I think the cup wouldn't be too bad because at least it'd trigger something. It wouldn't be, useful. Just trigger something. 7K. That's insane. That is absolutely fucking insane. Yeah, I've never had it. I think I had it at like 4K or something. I don't know. I didn't really look because I wasn't planning on going to the next round. But I screwed up. I lost my Virago and I lost the weird clock at the same time. So I went to the next round just to get the weird clock. There you go. That's what you're talking about. Charm trigger activates during the next spin if possible. Triggers randomly. Okay. I'll probably put that up for now. I like your idea of that. But see, now I need a damn Virago, man. Pisses me off. But I got 5,000 respins, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. All right, there it is. Okay, so that thing, we can leave that up there. All right, so here, what was I doing here? Why was I doing this? I wanted to get rid of I want this to burn out again. Once that burns out, I'm going to get rid of the Virago. And then I'm going to play around to see if I have the coin. That's what we're going to do. Are you never going to believe this? But when it triggered this. When it triggered, get this, I got a jackpot. Yeah, well, yeah, I would think so. Oh shit. Okay, so we got 5 free spins from the coin. So the coin's probably gonna burn out with it without me even hitting the button. But we'll see. Oh, the horseshoe discards? Oh shit. Does it? Oh, damn it. All right, here, let's just roll through the round then. Yeah, that's not gonna help me if it discards. I mean, I can hit the button once, I guess. You know, just whatever. I want to burn out that ancient coin. So see the cat toys putting in work. Oh, guess what just happened? Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Oh, are we for real right now? We just froze the game, bro. Yeah, that just froze up the game. No, 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 no. We're running. We're running. What is happening right now? What is happening? What is happening? Look at those coins, bro. Look at the coins. 10,000 coins, bro. What is happening right now? What is happening? Oh, just broke this game, dude. This game's done. This game's so done. I can't even click out. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can't click out. Okay. What is happening? What is this shit? I was just trying to get a couple phones so I can get a couple more rounds with the cat, but okay. I think I'm gonna have to probably quit out. Just restart the game. Okay, so I can look there. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything if I can look. Oh, but yeah, I can't do anything. I can't hit anything. Yeah, I can't do nothing. I mean, I could look around, but that's all I can do. I can hit this. Yeah, I think it broke. I think it broke, bro. I don't know how that broke, but that broke. That like completely fucking broke. Okay, so what is the combo here that breaks it? The horseshoe is the only thing I added, so hitting the horseshoe. And does the horseshoe work with the trumpet? Have you ever done horseshoe and trumpet together? Because that might be what broke it. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, yeah, I guess it does, right? Because that means things are going to trigger the next round, the next round, the next round. But then again, we have 10,000 hits on the coin. We have 10,000 hits on the coin. So did the coin horseshoe trumpet combo break the game? Oh, I can't even quit out, bro. It's not letting me. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me. It's not letting me do anything. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to like kill this game completely and come back into it and see what happens. Well, we just broke the game, bro. We just broke this shit. Oh, fucking hey, man. What are we doing? What just happened? Well, shit. I should make a YouTube video on that, showing how that just worked. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a full reset of CloverPit right now. It says it's only using 8% CPU, so it's not the CPU doing it. It's not overwhelming the computer. Um, yeah. All right, let's end task on this. There we go. Okay, stop that madness for a minute, and let's run it up again. You had every part in this. You're the one that said horseshoe. Oh, that was hilarious. I figured out how to break the game in another way. Well, that's cool. Oh my god. Stress testing video games. Yeah, we just completely broke that thing. Let's see. I need that. Okay. Hopefully it didn't kill my save, man. That would be horrendous. Or if I come back in and this damn thing is still going. Let's see what happens. Nope, no, I still got you see all the charms on table. Let's see. Any charm triggers randomly activates during next spin if possible. Um, okay, here, we're gonna try something, dude. We're gonna try this real quick. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. This is gonna go right now. Yeah, don't care about that. And this is gonna go right now in the drawer. Okay. So I'm gonna run the horseshoe on this round. I'm gonna see if the horseshoe breaks with just the horseshoe in this, without the coin being up. That's the test. Because now we're trying to figure out how we just broke this game. Okay, let's do it. Nope, we're good. Oh, nope, there it is. Second hit, man. Second hit jacked it up. Now I got an hourglass on the screen instead of a cursor. So let's see what happens. Let's watch the magic happen. Let's watch the magic of the trumpet. So, bro, I don't think you can have the combo of the heart, the trumpet, and the golden horseshoe. I think that's that is the magic result. Although it's gonna, what I want to do if this ever happens. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So look at that. Look at that. Look at how many horseshoes I got. How many phones I got. So I'm gonna say this, dude. I'll bet you anything. Those are the max values you can have of the button presses on those, right? So I'll bet you the game breaks if you get the picture frames up to, which I don't know why you would do this, but 100,856, right? Probably breaks the game. That's probably the max value that can have. The telephones, it's 100,004 and then 100,005 horseshoe. I don't know why you ever would, but it is what it is. I'll bet you with the ancient coin, we could probably max that one out because it saves its progress. So I'll bet you that one is actually possible to max out. So let's kill this. Because that's never gonna end. Bro, yeah, we just broke this. Okay, broken game. Okay, let's do another CloverPit. Okay, hold on, I gotta get Task Manager up. That's the only problem, man. This game is not easy to It's not always easy to stream because it's hard to share the screen because it doesn't like to not be dominant. But here we go. All right, there we go. Okay. Well, I've seen above and below at 100%, right? 100% above and below is I have it on an old one of my older YouTube videos. I maxed it out. It doesn't usually do that though. It doesn't do what just happened there. So if you get these to E308, it freezes up the game every time. Every time you roll above and below, and these are E308. I think it's like 2.3 at E308. It freezes the game up. And what happens is your game just freezes every time you roll above and below, and then you'll see a little script come up at the bottom saying spin took too long, game is restarting, your progress is saved. And then it starts up and you're one round short up here because it takes the round that you were playing and yeah, negates it. Okay, so now I want to put that heart in a drawer. I want to put the heart in a drawer, and I want to see if we can replicate it with the heart in a drawer. Why don't we do this? Let's throw this away for now. Okay, let's get rid of him, and I'm gonna throw the heart in a drawer. Okay, now I want to see if this still does it.
Let's go gambling.
Well, no, it won't, right? Because what was happening is it was the second button push that was doing that. So it shouldn't do it. Okay, yeah. Oh. Ah, shit. I got something to do right now. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, I need those to end. Yeah, I think the horseshoe I'm gonna get rid of. I'm just curious. Like, I want to know like how this mechanic is working. I think it's a combination of the heart, the horseshoe, and the trumpet. I think it's the heart, the horseshoe, and the trumpet are what's doing it. But I wanted to see if just the trumpet and the horseshoe would do it, and it's not. So I don't think it's horseshoe trumpet. I think it's horseshoe trumpet heart that is causing the issue. I just want to know, dude. I'm like super curious. And see, this is what's cool about the cat toy, right? Because I just keep rolling nines. I ain't getting no score. This would normally be a dead round for me because I ain't gonna get no score off of this. But because I have the cat toy, it just keeps giving me more turns. So it's like it doesn't matter until I roll a regular symbol. Bro, you know what? I just thought about this. Oh no, okay, never mind. I was gonna say if it saved that 100,000 phone hits, dude, man, that would not be fun. Having to roll this thing 100,000 times, just 666s with no score. That'd be really bad. That didn't give me a battery, so that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, welcome, man. That was your call, dude. You're the only reason that happened. You made the magic happen. I never would have thought about the horseshoe if I would have re-rolled that horseshoe if you didn't say it, if you didn't mention it. It is funny to watch it break, though. But yeah, if you ever want to break the game, just use the Baphomet because it goes up very quickly. Just use the Baphomet until the above and below gets up to E308. Your game will freeze every time it rolls one of them. It sucks, man. I ruined a game doing that. Okay, so yeah, that's not a problem doing those like that. But yeah, I ruined a game doing that. I was like trying to get a score off of that one, and yeah, I got that. I thought I could do a routine where I could get the Baphomet up repeatedly forever, And once I got to E308, it just froze the game up, and I just had to, you know, go out the door. I got up to the highest level I could, which I think was I think it was on 11 at that point. No, it wasn't 11. What am I saying? It was 31 or something like that. I don't know. It's on the leaderboard. I think it's 31 or something like that. Yeah, it's not very high on the leaderboard, but I think I got to round 31 or deadline 31 with that. Okay, I did the Virago clock hybrid with cell phone and Baphomet. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, it's the, but you get, like I say, you get to E308, done. That's why I got it to 300, and I'm like, nope, not going any further. And I don't want anything that gets the symbols up because I don't want to break the game. I mean, I don't mind breaking it like we just did because at least, you know, all it did is cost me a turn. I don't care. We got 330 something turns. I don't care about that. But yeah, once you break the game to that point, you can't get the above and below back down. So it's screwed up. I couldn't play anymore. It's just, you know, it was unplayable. And I wasn't going for a 999 run on that, or infinity, or whatever you call it, build on that one. I was just trying to get a high score by doing the above and belows and getting them, you know, as high as I could. And eventually it froze. I'm like, well, I'm done, because that was the way I was making points, is doing the above and belows. Yeah, he's not freezing anymore, so yeah, we're good. I wonder if maybe it's you know what, we'll try that next, dude, because I want to see what breaks this game, dude. I'm curious, because that was funny. I did not see that coming, dude. I did not see it coming at all. That was great. You created the first ever hybrid build, by the way, which, what do you mean? You never seen this before? This craziness? I didn't figure it was first on anything, man. Because most of the stuff I'm just trying to, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, dude. I'm just like trying to figure things out. I like messing with the game and trying to break shit. I wanted to get the symbol multiplier, see where that broke. You know, I wanted to do that, but dude, that just takes too long, dude. It's like the bullet train. That means every spin, and that's the reason I did the card that I did. Was the idea was to use it, and I could still do it. It's not a big deal, but you know, I only wanted one spin per round because I was using the bullet train to get the stupid pattern multiplier, symbol multiplier up. But it was just taking too long, man. It was just taking forever, dude. It was not going up fast enough. Okay, what are we doing? That is, Virago doesn't have anything in it. That's fine. Okay, so horseshoe. We want horseshoe. We want heart. I don't think this is gonna matter, but we want horseshoe, heart, and we want trumpet in the drawer. Okay, horseshoe, heart, trumpet would be good. If I could get a recharger, it'd be even better. Ah, shoot. You just wouldn't be able to roll a 999 for that. I wonder if you have a spin where horseshoe is still active and get batteries, and try hitting the button again, and if that breaks it. I don't know. You just wouldn't be able to get a roll a 999. Huh, I don't know. You have spin, if you have a spin where horseshoe is still active and get batteries. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see. I mean, the horseshoe is not activating during the 999s because I have 2. It'll activate now. Wait, no. It's just chilling, dude. What's up with the horseshoe? When does that thing activate? All right, let's see real quick. I want to see if this happens. No? Yeah, it's that combo. It's the heart. It's the heart along with oh, there it went. It's the heart, the horseshoe, and the trumpet. Heart, horseshoe, trumpet. Those 3 together is what's causing that problem. Yeah, put trumpet away. But I'm not sure exactly what you're saying you want to try to do. Well, my idea is you spin a jackpot with batteries and a horseshoe, with horseshoe still active. And after the jackpot, hit the button again, see if it activates trumpet like crazy. Oh, so you think maybe that had something to do with it? Spin a jackpot with batteries. Like crazy again. I would think it would as long as I have the right combo up, because I think my guess is what's breaking it. Let's just do this again. My guess is what's breaking it. I think what's breaking the game is those 3 comboed together. Somehow, it's just destroying the game. So just horseshoe, trumpet, and heart. I mean, honestly, this whole thing is your fault because, like, I remember you were the one that told me that you could have the heart and the trumpet, which is why I have the heart and the trumpet. I went for the trumpet through the card pack. It's the only reason I have the heart and trumpet. Otherwise, I would have built the trumpet, and lost the heart. And then, you talked about the horseshoe, and obviously we saw what happened with that. Yeah, this was all your idea. Anyway, let's look at this. I don't want to put that up. Okay, so what I want to do you have room for this? Okay. This is getting very convoluted, so I'm getting nervous here. Okay, so what I want to see is if the horseshoe pops up in the shop now, like the button did. It did. And the Virago popped up too, man. So I got a Virago and I got a horseshoe broken. So the horseshoe gets broken too, man. Game of the spins happens, so that's why it activates horseshoe and trumpet. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I am not a game developer at all. Like, I just play this shit. But look, we just repeated it with the horseshoe. The horseshoe's now busted. So like 16 and 16. So if I roll this, the horseshoe should reappear. 16, 16. Yep, there's a horseshoe. So yeah, so that gets broken too. So I guess it's anything that has charges, it breaks on charges, goes into the Virago, it gets and you destroy the Virago, it destroys what's in the Virago as well. And this thing doesn't know which one to destroy, so it destroys the one in the Virago and then doesn't destroy the Virago, but then it puts the one that's in the Virago back in the shop, but it doesn't put the Virago back in the shop because it doesn't realize that you broke the Virago. It's weird. Yes, the D20 rolls everything in the drawer, which I'm not gonna roll with this. I'm not gonna spin with that. The only reason I have is because I wanna excuse me, bro. I want to I'm just in the habit of collecting them so I can do the booster pack. But I think right now we're gonna get rid of it. Well, we're gonna get rid of this for sure. This thing. I think we figured that one out, so I'm good with that now. I'm gonna put the trumpet back on, and we're going to put the dice away for sure because that makes me nervous. We do have the coin, and I don't care if the coin glitches because I don't have the clock out. If I had the clock out, it would make me nervous. But you're right. I wonder if like how many rounds we could get up here. Why don't I try? I'm gonna try working on that. Start pushing for max rounds. So we have the trumpet. We have yeah, we have the clock. And you know what would probably be easier to do this is to put this away if we can. Okay, let's get rid of why don't we get rid of D20? Oops. No, dude. That would be really bad. Get rid of this too. Just to free up drawers and stuff. I'll put this in here and we're gonna run some quick rounds, I think. We're gonna run some really short rounds with 3 spins. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I can get rid of the nuclear button too. Oh, well, in a minute.
Let's go gambling.
Although this is going to cause a problem because it's not going to burn the clock out one round. It's going to have to take 2 unless. Well, no, because I still get the button triggered. Okay, and I needed those batteries because I got no way to recharge right now. That's the other thing I can put on the board is get a recharger up there. Oh, that's right. The nuke. If I get rid of the nuke, I can't get it back because of it's banned. I'll keep it for now. Maybe I'll keep it for right now. Okay.
Let's go gambling.
Okay, we'll roll once and then we'll hit the button. Just so we get some score. Yeah, nuke's amazing, man. Love that nuke. I mean, it'd be interesting, and I didn't do it yet, but it'd be interesting to see if the nuke reacted the same way with the horseshoe. What the fuck? What? Why did that just trigger 6 times? Okay, well, this is gonna get a little ridiculous. Now, if you put the phone in a drawer, does it reset the phone? Trumpet nuke. You have trumpet nuke. I never thought I'd say this is useless. Yeah, I know. So if I put this in a drawer, is it like a picture frame where it loses all its charges? Let's see. Because I've never done that test before. I have no idea. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see if we start rolling crazy amount of 666s.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, I think I left the book shadows up. Yeah, I did, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it lost its. Oh, that's cool. That's a good thing to know. So the phone loses its charges that are saved up. That's good. Oh, and I didn't do the. I didn't get rid of the Virago. Damn it. I'm just gonna roll. Just get it done with. I'm not gonna bother with the phone right now. That's good to know, dude. So like, yeah, if you have like that last one, dude, I don't know how many freaking phone hits I had, but that meant the phone was going to be hitting the next 17 rounds or something crazy. Just put it in a drawer, bring it back out, and it's done. That's going to help a lot. Game mechanics, man. Game mechanics are crazy. All right, let's see. Okay, like I said, I kind of want to see if we can go that away. Okay, it scared me, dude. Didn't see the clock. Oh, are you fuck? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It didn't give me the Virago. Son of a bitch, man. What the fuck? So it glitched out on the Virago. I don't, whatever. There's the Jimbo, but I'm not even worried about that right now, man. I want my Virago back. That's frustrating. I put one of these up, see how high I can get the. I had one of those up for a while. I think some of this, like this thing's worth what 106. That was kind of funny because I was just kind of like curious how high I could let those get before I had to sell them. Okay, so we got the Virago, we got the clock, and then I want to get rid of. I want to put this away because I want these to go pretty quick here.
Let's go gambling.
Oh my god, what if you do horseshoe with weird clock and trumpet and heart? Well, the problem is that then restart with 1,000 rounds. I don't think it's gonna work though, because like it's just gonna freeze up the game. And it didn't give me any of that stuff, right? Because we restarted and it didn't give me none of that. Okay, cool. Right? It didn't give me none of that. Like, it didn't give me any of the. When I restarted the game, I didn't have like 5 million phones or anything like that. So it takes it all away from you. I don't know where the rounds are gonna max out at. I'm gonna find out, but it's probably not gonna be right now because unless it's 300 and something, I'm not gonna find out right away. Okay, please don't glitch on me. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Let's go gambling.
Excuse me. Yeah, I just don't think that would work. It is. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll try it. I'm up for anything, man. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh well, that's fine. We'll do it. Let's see if we can find the horseshoe again. There it is. This fucking thing. Oh my god, fuck this thing. Okay, so we got everything up, right? We ready for this? I want to put. Oh yeah, we were gonna do the clock. So the clock is. Bro, you know the problem though with this is if the clock breaks and the horseshoe breaks, yeah, I don't know about this, man, because I wouldn't mind doing it, but I don't think it's a good idea because if this thing breaks and the clock breaks, then if this takes the horseshoe and not the clock, I'm gonna have to restart the round to the next deadline, and I'm gonna go down to 7 rounds left. Let's say we can't know for 100 times. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll do it. Well, yeah. Bro, like, this is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Actually, you can reset the clock. I know how to reset the clock. But I don't think you're really supposed to do it that way. But I do know how that works.
Let's go gambling.
I'm almost done here anyway. It's been like an hour and a half. I usually play for like an hour. We good? Trumpet up there? Trumpet's up there. The heart's up there. Okay, here we go. Let's just roll first and then we'll do it. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, I got 6s saved up. Well, okay, that ruined that. Okay, let's just roll through. How did that break? How did that break? That only broke after 1 shot. It must be because all the charges saved up. It just gave it up. That's weird, dude. That's such a weird mechanic, dude. That is so broken. All right, let's see. Let's get the horseshoe back up. Oh, this is gonna break the Virago though. But it's fine. We'll break the Virago. Yeah, because the horseshoe's right there, and it's about to be right there. Oh, this broken ass game. Okay, so now we need a Virago. This is funny. We're basically game testing this for these people. Let's see, what's this up to? 800? It's still low. There it is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bro, this is ugly. This is super ugly. Oh my god. Yeah, here we go.
Let's go gambling.
I'm gonna roll one, and then I'm gonna hit that button, and all hell's gonna break loose. Man, if I lose the clock of this, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna have to go the next round. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay, we're not doing this yet. I don't know why that clock just broke. That clock shouldn't have broke. We're gonna go for the next one. Yeah, because that clock's in the Virago right now. I don't wanna lose the clock because I'm gonna break the horseshoe right now. I'm gonna. I just want to do this right. I don't want to lose the clock or something really stupid like that with no gain. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And we need this button to reactivate to get it to work because it's the reactivation I think that does it, not the one-time punch. All right, here we go. There it is. Broken. We gotta wait for it to unfreeze. This is so broken. Oh, this game is so broken. That's hilarious, though. This game was not intended to be played like this. Oh, that'd be stupid. Can you imagine? But see, the problem is then, like, will it freeze the game up? You know, when you kind of try to come back with 1,000 rounds, will it blow out the game then? I don't know. We'll see. We just gotta wait for this to unscrew itself and get itself going. If it does, that might have been the last stand of that thing, man. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at the damn when we had the picture at like 5 million. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Look at that, dude. 100%. I've never had sevens at 100%, dude. I've never had that happen. Okay. Look at the rounds, bro. Look at the rounds. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. I'll bet you that is like the top number of rounds you can have. Oh my god. 100,000 rounds and 347. And you know what? The 347 is what I had. I'll bet you when I rolled it. And the 100,000 is what this thing gave me. Yeah, it's giving you 100,000, right? So okay, I see what's happening now. It's adding. This thing's adding 100,000 to everything. So I had 4 horseshoes triggered. I had 4 phones triggered. I had 893 sevens triggered, and this just gave me 100,000 of everything that got triggered. What else could trigger? I mean, we could trigger the jar, but it's not going to do anything. Look at that. Look at the tickets, dude. If I quit out right now, I get 200,000 tickets. And I got, yeah. And only 198 coins, man. That's weak. That's some weak shit. I'm trying to think if there's anything that, like, will up the patterns. If I get these patterns up through the roof. I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with this. We'll see. But, yeah, it's not gonna let me quit. I don't know why I'm even doing that. Okay. Let's get out of this. Let's not close the game out. Game testing CloverPit. I don't even know who the developers are, man, but wish I could say you're welcome. Okay, so we want to go to that. We want to go to this. Want to go window, CloverPit. All right, there we go. Back up. All right. All right, fingers crossed, but I doubt it. I doubt we're gonna keep those turns. I really doubt we're gonna keep those turns. Nope, 342. He didn't get to keep the turns. That's crazy, but I am curious, like, if there's something that could like trigger on that. I don't think there is though. Like, I don't even know what else you would be able to trigger. I mean, luck, but you don't see a number for luck, so there's no way to ever know. Like this damn thing, but I mean, okay, that's not gonna do much. I don't know if there's anything. I mean, that red rock, but you don't see any results for luck, so it wouldn't matter. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was funny though. That was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That was fucking hilarious. That was some funny shit. Yeah, we did that already, I think, and that's not gonna do us any good. Um, I'm just curious. If there's something you could do to get these numbers as to 10,000, because I know for a fact that this maxed out at E308 as far as gameplay goes, but I wonder if you can get it up higher than E308. Even though you're not going to be able to play it up to that point. But I don't think there's anything that actually does that. I don't think there's any button that does that. How high can you get the 666 percentage? I don't know. You can get stuff like this, I'm guessing, 3% chance. And then you can get the whatever you call it, the evil deal or whatever, and probably get it pretty high. I'm thinking, Oh, the other thing you could do. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. You know what? Let's find the bell. Let's find that damn bell. I'm thinking. Oh, it's true. Yeah, upside down cross too. Yeah. No, what I'm thinking is I want the bell. I want that stupid ass bell. Where's that thing? It shows up all damn time except when I want it. That's not what that's not the one you hit the bell button for. Come on, man. Where's the damn bell? That's the one you hit, right? No, that's not. That's the other one. There it is. Okay, I'm putting the clock away, dude. I don't want to lose this clock or stupid shit. Keeping the cat toy. Oh man, do I get rid of it? Do I get rid of it? Oh, it sucks to get rid of that. Here, let's put this on the board. I'll put this on the board. So put that away. What was the point of that? This is gonna save that, but I don't really need it to, because it's gonna break it. Fuck it. Let's do this, man. Let's just go for it, dude. Let's see everything get broken. Just break it all. And then let's throw this away. Okay. So the idea here is to see what the symbol multiplier gets up to right now, because the bell's gonna amp that up by 100,000. So it'll be interesting to see what 100,000 on the symbol multiplier will do, which I don't think is much, right? Because 100,000 is only, it's probably not gonna do much of anything, right? Because 100,000 is what, E? Just not even an E number, dude. Let's do it. Let's see. Just for the shits and giggles, man. Continually break the game. I know, man. It's just hard to get rid of the nuke, dude, because I know I can never get it again. And like, just in case there's another thing that we want to try and mess with, like break, you know, like if I want to try the horseshoe with the nuke and without the, you know, if I'm thinking of like something that the horseshoe can do with the nuke without the trumpet up, I'm like, maybe there's a reason behind it, or maybe there's a reason to use it. Oh, dude, that was just one hit, bro. One hit, done. That's it. Like, there's no. Last time I had to hit it twice, right? That's just one hit, and it's done. It gave me the 1,000 shots, bro. So check this out. Like, think about this, right? Okay, so check this out, and tell me what you think. So it gives you 100,000, right? It gives you 100,000. Oh, it gave me 100,000 jars. Oh my god, dude. Could you imagine? Like, how long would that round take, dude? That would take like 24 hours to play that with 100,000 jars. All right, I'm gonna quit this out. I'm gonna kill this real quick. I don't want to do this. I want to get rid of this. Because I'm gonna ask you something, and I'm gonna see what you think about this. And I don't want this thing ringing in my ear the whole time it's doing it. Let's load it back up though, and get this going again. And I'll tell you what I think is happening and what might happen. And what I'm curious about. And if this is actually, if we're going to do this, if I'm going to do this, like, this is going to be the last round. And this is going to be like where I kind of quit out. You're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. So what if you waited for that trumpet? So what I'm thinking is the problem we're having here is the graphic on the trumpet has to go through 100,000 times before you can actually play with the results of that trumpet. So what if I sat here and I let this just go overnight? Freaking, 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is, because I do have to work tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to actually play this tomorrow. Maybe I'll have an hour before I go to work to go on stream, but I don't know. But I don't need this. But what would we want to trigger on the trumpet, right? I want to trigger the rounds left, so I want 100,000 rounds. I kind of want to get the symbols to 100,000. The phones, I guess, we could do it to 100,000 because we could always put the phones back in the, in the closet, and they'll reset anyway, so who cares? But because you need to do that, because you always need to roll something. You need to roll jackpot first. I'm wondering, do you think that'll work? Do you think that, like, if you let that thing run for 100,000 for however many 10 hours or whatever the hell it is to get 100,000, you're more curious about 100,000 crowds? I can say, okay, let's do the 100,000. I'm good with that. Because honestly, it didn't even do the bell. You think that would work? Just like let it go and let it do its 100,000, graphics, and then see if in the end it actually gives you the result. Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking is screwing this up so bad is that you have to. Oh shit! There it was, bro. Shit! My eye is not trained to look for that damn cross. All right, we got plenty of rerolls, so we're good. We got rerolls for days. I mean, this thing too. I was thinking about this. That would be kind of nutty. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, let it go, and I'll probably just jump off, play a different game, and come back tomorrow and see where it's at. It'll probably run for, at least 12 hours, and then come back tomorrow and see what's happening. But we need to get it to the point where, or I need to get it needs to happen to where we have 100,000 on everything again, right? So like, I'm kind of curious, man. Let's try the cross. Let's see what happens with this cross. Because like that round, okay, there it is. That round there, this didn't do shit. Like that only hit like 4 times. Like it didn't even count that as anything special. So I don't care about that. So we can do the cross instead and see what happens here. And the turns too. So I need to put, yeah, okay. Man, I don't want to get rid of that button, dude. I really don't. I'm like so paranoid if I get rid of that button. That just screws with my brain, dude. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I can always get that back. That's no big deal. That thing's not hard to get back. The button, I can never get back, so. Okay, we're gonna equip this just for the hell of it, and we're gonna equip this. There might be, I don't know. Oh, put this away. I don't need that. What else don't we need? Bro. Oh shit. We really gonna do this? I mean, technically I don't even have to have the phone out, right? Yeah, we don't have to have a phone out. It doesn't matter. I don't need 100,000 phone calls because it ain't gonna help you any at all. Yeah, it's not gonna help you at all. I mean, it'll give you 1,000,000 turns. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do that because then we can run this cat toy. No, I'm not gonna do that, dude, because that's, yeah, no, fuck that. Because cat toy, that means I'm gonna have to physically sit here and spin every single one of those rounds. Nah, I ain't doing that. That's gonna take fucking days. All right, here we go. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Boom, one shot, dead. Damn, it almost crashed me to Windows that time. My screen actually flickered out. This is so bananas. Oh boy. We'll see. I want to see what gets to 1,000 though. Okay, that's it. That's what matters. crosses didn't really do all that much, I don't think. Let's see, 232, they didn't do nothing. So crosses may not have hit max. Yeah, the crosses may not have hit max. We don't have the phone up, so that don't matter. The picture frame, did it go to 100? No. So okay, so what hit is the clock. The clock gave me 100,000. Everything else is normal, right? It looks like the cross didn't really activate more than once. Well, more than, normal. And it looks like the picture frame didn't activate more than normal. So what do you think? Should we try it again and see if we can activate something else, or should I just quit out like this and see if I get the 100,000 rounds? It's doing what, about 3 per second? Yeah, it's doing about what, 3 per second? So that means what, 180 per minute? So let's see. So let's do 180 divided by 100,000. Or 100, yeah. So that's 180 per minute. So that's 555 minutes. Yeah, so it's about 6 hours. So this is gonna run for about 6 hours before this shit stops. And you know what? It'll burn out the clock, but it shouldn't burn out the horseshoe. The problem is if the horseshoe burns out after this, then we have a problem. But I will tell you this, man, like if you want the clock, and I've realized this is weird. If you want the clock to come back, even though it says it doesn't come back it doesn't come back until the next deadline. If you want to come back on that deadline, you just if you quit the game out completely and you come back, you can re-roll the shop and you'll get the clock again. Because for some reason it resets the clock when you do that. I don't know why that happens that way, but it's happened to me before. And I think that's what's happening, because I've had turns where I've it's been a mess. And you know what's great? You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, once this is done, I can hit the damn button again. Holy shit. I don't know if I want to do that though, because like if I do that, it's gonna give me too many horseshoes, and the horseshoe's gonna break, and I'm not gonna get my clock back. But again, I do know how to get the clock back. But I'm trying not to use things that are that cheesy, but I guess, dude, I mean, there's nothing more cheesy than this, so I guess it doesn't really matter at all. Like, who cares? But yeah, this is gonna be the next 5 hours plus. The 5 hours? Or no, that's more than that, dude, isn't it? Wait. 9 hours. This is gonna be doing this for 9.25 hours. Because 555 minutes divided by 60, yeah, it's 9 hours. I was gonna say my math is off. This is gonna be doing this for 9 hours. So yeah, I think it's time for me to go to bed too. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning. You'll see me tomorrow. I'll be on I may be on tomorrow night about this time. We'll see. I don't know how work is gonna turn out. But you'll see me on, dude. Next time you see me on, if you see 100,000 rounds on that board, it's like you'll know it worked. Otherwise, it'll freeze up. I'll start the game over, and you'll see me with 340 rounds or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I think. I think I'll just kill the stream because I don't know if I need to stream this. Doing this for 9 hours. That's gonna be a little weird. This could be a little strange. Probably get reported to freaking Twitch or some bullshit for cheating or whatever, but I honestly don't care. I'm not trying to make this a living. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. This will be interesting. Game testing. In fact, I'll even send the devs an email saying, "Hey, man, don't put this on the leaderboard because this is not right." But anyways, so I think I'm gonna do that, dude. I think I'm gonna kill the stream, so nobody has to suffer through this. And I'm just gonna let this play in the background. I'm gonna go play something else. Hopefully my system allows me to play something else, but this is only taking 6% of CPU, so it's not a big deal. I should be able to play something in the foreground with this in the background. Even though I can't change this to window mode anymore because it's jammed up, but yeah, well, I just use whatever to do it. I can task manager it out and such. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna run the outro and let this run overnight and see what it looks like in the morning. And everybody who's here, there's a couple people watching at this point. Have a good day, everybody.